did I do that? Yeah, it's Thursday today, isn't it? The 8th, boating day today. Oh, good. I just don't fucking feel like it today. I don't know whether it's a cold I've got or whether it's hay fever. I don't know what it is, but I fucking feel lousy. I feel like I've been attacked by the lurgy. Fucking do my head in. But we have to soldier on, unfortunately. We have to get on with it. Spread my germs around a bit, if it is. I don't know. I think it might be. I think it might be hay fever, you know, because yesterday I had itchy eyes and snotty nose and what have you. They have took me fucking hay fever pills, but it's rather unusual because I mean I haven't had this for fucking donkeys. I really ain't. What are we doing today anyway? So going back and forwards, are we? We're just doing the usual backwards and forwards again. So nothing exciting. But at least I had somebody else doing it with me as well, which alleviates the fucking stress of it all, because it does get a little bit much when you're not, now you're knocking on like 12 and 13 trailer changes, if not more. And I just ate up for it today. My fucking USB charger has stopped working. Just doesn't charge now more. It's a multi-charger thing I use for a time when I charge my cameras up. Doesn't work. It's just decided I ain't playing no more. And I'll go, I know exactly how you feel, mate. I don't want to play no more either. I'm fucking fed up myself. But I haven't ended up in the bin like that has. But I have ordered myself another one, and I don't know when it'll be. It'll be whenever it turns up. Also, because I'd bought myself a strimmer off the car boot Sunday, I couldn't get it to work properly, because whenever you throttled it, it just bleh, bleh. So obviously it's not mixing right. So I've bought myself, should I say, not bought myself some carburetor adjustment. What can you call them? It's a tool. Specifically for going into this aperture where there's they call it either a Pac-Man screw or a spline screw or a multi-spline screw or a single D, a double D, yeah I know, and or a hexagon. Well, the hexagon is the one that I've got, but I found after multiple searches through the last few days, because I've found individuals but not found a pack or anything that resembles a pack that's worth buying. It all depends on how you actually word your search, I suppose. And once I'd actually got it down and I found there was a company that sells an actual case with multiples. I think there's about 6 different types of carburetor adjustment screwdrivers in there, so I ordered that. So I'm waiting for that to turn up so I can give this thing a tweak and get it running properly, because it's, when I was trying it, obviously the end that rotates and cuts your grass, I think the whole thing is on one of those central fugal force clutches. So when it ticks over, it literally doesn't move at all, but once you rev it up, it'll flies into action, and obviously it'll go off. But if it isn't going fast enough, when you try and cut grass, it just stops it dead. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure that out. So I might be able to do this weekend possibly, but I doubt it, because it's probably going to be fucking it down in rain as usual. You know what I mean? I mean, look at it now, wet, miserable, fucking yuck, shitty day. It just feels like I feel, to be honest with you. Maybe that's why it is like it is, you know, because I think whenever I feel shitty, the weather's shitty. Or is it the other way around? We never know. It's like the chicken and the egg, ain't it, that? I am fucking sick of sniffing. That's one thing I am getting really tired of already. You know what I mean? That's just driving me to the wall. But there's not a lot I can do about that. Oh. Yeah. So I'm just looking for my trailer. What? This is how you get when you just fucking completely, you know what I mean, when you feel crap. And I gotta share, you know what I mean, I have to share the way I feel at the end of the day, to a point. And this is exactly, I mean, I wasn't going to put the camera on, I wasn't going to bother, because I don't feel right, you know, I don't feel up for it, but I thought, you know what, screw it. You lot can share in my pain, why not indeed? Right, that's that bit done. Oh, another thing as well, which just popped in my head as I looked at the dock there. I think I've actually mentioned this before though. That, you know, when drivers clean and they use that wonderful product called silicone spray, right? It does actually state what it's for, and it's for the console, right? Which is all well and good, but you don't just go and then fucking leave it. You're supposed to spray and wipe, spray and wipe, spray and wipe. And there's a couple of places where you should never, ever, under any circumstances, put silicone spray. And that's on the steering wheel and on the fucking grab rails, because there was Matt's new Volvo. When I got my bag in my hand, I grabbed out the rail and I just couldn't grab hold of it because the fucking thing was covered in silicone spray. And I'm like, which bellend has done this? And so I had to wipe it all off, clean it down, wet it all off, and wipe it all off again, and try and get as much off as I possibly could, because it's fucking dangerous. It's not for that. It's only for the plastic surrounds. Right? I mean, anybody knows that. It's not as though it's a fucking mystery. But you shouldn't put that shit on things where you're going to be either grabbing hold of to get yourselves in and out of a truck, and especially not on the steering wheel when you've got to drive the fucking thing, because if it's slipping around your fucking hands because you can't grab it, it's not safe. So I thought I'd put that out there before I go, so you can have that little tidbit. And I'm going to go now and die slowly, right? So, bye. See you later, maybe. You never know. The world is coming to an end.